In this tutorial, I told you that I would show you a different way to program these conditional statements. So let's just take a look at what we have right now. Um, After you're done, you should have your stop, play, start, end buttons, and your previous and next buttons for both your main timeline and your car. But you'll notice that we have a lot of repetitive code in here. And we're going to simplify this code just a little bit. So I'm going to actually create a new function, a new mouse event handler. And I'm going to put that underneath the existing one. And the only thing that I'm going to do that's different is call it mouse handler 2. And that way my stage event listener will get mouse handler 2 instead of mouse event handler 1. Now we can create functions and have them hang out without being actually used, and it's no problem. It's not going to interfere with our file. So this particular function mouse event handler is not going to be used as long as we have our stage event listener using the new mouse event handler. So what's going to be different in here is we're going to actually do what's called a switch and case statement instead of an if statement. Now the output is the same thing, it's just a slightly different way of running or writing our conditions. So we'll start off with switch. Now inside the switch, we'll put the condition that we're looking for. And so we want event.target.name. So this means that during the switch statement, we're going to be looking to find out what the event.target.name is. And this will work for all of the conditions. So let's go down a couple lines and put in our curly brackets and end our curly brackets and come back up. Now all we have to do are put the different cases. So the first case that we're looking for is going to be the stop button. So case, if it is stop button, then what we're going to do, oops, I think I have to do a colon there, case, then I will say this dot stop. Now, next line down, I can do break, then another semicolon, and now I'm ready to go on to the next case. So I'll copy that, paste it. Now I'll have this play button, this dot play, or case play button, this dot play. Now we can just check this. I'm going to auto format it just a little bit, and you'll see that the this dot stop and the break actually should be inserted a little bit. And it says case stop button, then it has the colon, this dot stop, break, and the break says if that case is run, go ahead and end the loop at that point. And we could actually have the breaks in there or not. It depends on how you want to run it. But the switch case, or the switch and case, is another way of writing conditionals that's actually a little faster in certain ways to write, because you'll see it has a little less code than the other way of writing things. And we're only having to put the condition of what we're looking for one time. And that's actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and test this out and see if it works. And it does indeed for our stop and play. So we know if it works for the stop and play, we could do the exact same thing for any of the other buttons as well. So you're welcome to go ahead and use your mouse event handler 2 and create your code so it works that way instead with the switch and case statement, or keep it with the conditional statements. It's really just a preference for programmers that they might have. So let's go ahead and save your work when you're done and go on to the next tutorial.